Okay, so here's a quick little video. I wanted to add one more thing to this robot so you can see what I've done here. I actually took a popsicle stick, okay, and cut it in half and then drilled a couple of holes inside the popsicle stick. I will say that drilling in a popsicle stick is trickier than you might at first think. It really wants to split. It's super dry and super thin. So you do want to go slow and have a particularly sharp bit. And then I drilled a couple of holes into the body itself so I'd have a place to attach it. In this case, the holes in the popsicle stick are oversized so the screw easily fits through. And then of course the holes are just right so that the screws screw into the wood. I cut a piece of wood here, which is the same width as the body, and screwed the popsicle stick in. And now I have this nifty, I can swing it forward and back, adjust it up and down bracket where I've attached a ultrasonic. And with that, I'm now ready to test it out. I got two pieces of code here. One is just a real simple thing testing the ultrasonic, where the ultrasonic library is called upon, an object is created. I have the, I called it Echo 1, and I have it hooked up to pins 13 and 14, where 13 is the echo pin and 14 is the trigger pin. I initialize a serial, and then in this case, it'll actually just run through and output the different measurements, so we can see it really quick. I'll load it up. And come on. Control Shift down. Okay. And I should move this aside a little bit so we have a little room here. I'll move this over so you can sort of see the distance. But my hand is, you know, 4 inches away, 3 inches away, 8 centimeters, and on and on. So it works really nice. Then what I did is very simply, I took, oops. Let's see if I can get that back. There we go. I took a piece of code that allowed me to actually run it, modified the one that you saw last time. I've got my servo objects created. I set up the two servos attached to 0 and 1 and launched the serial port. I created some subroutines: forward, reverse, turn right, and turn left, with the pulses all set so the servos go in the proper direction. And I ran a really simple loop where it goes forward. I give it a little bit of a buffer here, 10 milliseconds. It's going to get at least 10 milliseconds before it calls upon the echo, and then it reads the data in and it makes a decision that if it's less than 5, if the inches are less than 5, then turn right for 1 second, and we load that up. And done, and I'll turn it on. Get a nice clear view. There we go. And now you can see it's going forward. You probably can't quite see that. And if I put my hand in front, switches directions for 1 second. Okay. And that is it. Works real nice, simple, and it's time to work on another robot. So I'll see you again soon.